All right, so we should be live. Let me just make sure before I get into before I get into it, I just want to make sure. Yeah, so we up. We live right now. So what's going
Yes,
on,
sir.
everybody? My name is Matt. I'm here with my two co-hosts.
What's up, everybody? Look at us on live and whatnot.
Live
The
streaming.
first one. And it's Rod, and this is the Friends Podcast live stream, Juneteenth. Here we go.
Most definitely, we in the building for Juneteenth. Shout out to all the black people out there. Anybody that want to celebrate Juneteenth, we receive it. So,
I
but
mean, does everybody get to celebrate?
yeah, I mean, see, this is one of the things where it's like I acknowledge if they acknowledge like what happened and the fact that it is a celebration because
Mm-hmm.
the enslaved people were really freed, then it's like okay, you can really celebrate it. Like I'm not gonna really be mad at you for that, but that's how I feel. Now we should get the day off.
That's what I'm about to say. See, I think everybody can acknowledge it, but like in terms of who gets to celebrate, aka day off. But did you
Mm-hmm.
see that clip of Gail on her like morning show, Gail King? It
Mm-mm.
was her and
Yeah, I
two
saw
other
that.
black co-hosts, and the white dude was the one who had the day off.
For real, what kind of sense does that make?
Man, how do y'all feel about people in the office like celebrating Juneteenth at the office? Like how do you if a white guy walks up to you and say, "Hey, happy Juneteenth?"
You
It's
know,
like when somebody says Happy Kwanzaa. It's like I see what you're trying to do. It maybe doesn't hit the way you might need it to, but I appreciate the effort.
uh,
They supposed to get you anything or a card or
reparations,
I mean that actually.
soul food plate?
reparations. That's the only gift I received for Juneteenth. To be honest,
You
40
know,
acres and a mule.
speaking of the soul food plate, so at my old company, unlike Juneteenth, well, we had Juneteenth off in more recent years, but back in the day before Juneteenth, we had off. Um, Juneteenth and Black History Month, they would have like soul food days in the cafeteria. Um, During Black History Month, they would do maybe like a Jamaican food day. They would do an African food day. And part of me would be like, I appreciate the effort trying to, acknowledge us. At the same time, it's like, can you just pay us what we're worth? Can you just pay the Black people what we should get paid and promote us the way we should get promoted?
I do feel that, but at the same time, it's not like they came out with like fried chicken, mac and cheese, watermelon.
Uh,
Like
I mean, it was fried chicken and mac and cheese, but at the same time, I appreciated
they
it.
did that.
There was definitely some watermelon.
No, I don't think they ever went as far as watermelon, but it was definitely like soul food day was definitely fried chicken, mac and cheese, maybe like some sweet potatoes, some yams, some
Why you shaking
greens.
your head? Why you shaking your head, Matt? Like, what else would you serve black people?
It's not even that. One, black people don't only just eat fried chicken and mac and cheese. That's number one. Number two, I will give them credit because they did try with the African joint where they had
Mm-hmm.
like fufu, a goosey soup, and all that shit, and then they might
Mm-hmm.
maybe had like the oxtails and shit like. I'll give them that because they was trying to go across the diaspora, but like fried chicken, like
But you know what? Why do we act like we all get offended when people talk about like fried chicken and associate with black people? But fried chicken and watermelon are also fire.
yeah, they are, but like we
Like,
have other
wouldn't
shit though.
anybody like fried chicken?
Like, what about like some real good cabbage? Like, you know what I mean? Or like, what about some like what other shit we be having?
We do like cabbage.
Like a fried pork chop, like that could have been fire. You know what I mean? But like, why? I guess chicken might be easy to cook, but I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's easy to pick up.
Hmm. So you celebrated that work, right? Like they had plates for you and everything for Juneteenth.
No, I just went into work. Didn't hear nothing from nobody about Juneteenth.
How would you
I
have
just went
reacted?
in and I would have been shocked if anybody actually did say something. Like, cause
Hmm.
I know like nobody really pays attention to it usually.
It's
Like,
new.
I feel like even our own people, we really don't pay attention to it really too often. Like, we don't even celebrate it. Like, I don't know anybody who goes out and has like a big cookout for real, like on like they do on July 4th.
I know a dude in particular who every year he has like a massive Juneteenth barbecue, and a lot of people come out.
He been doing it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting
And
because
he invites all his white neighbors.
Mm.
yeah, y'all gonna learn something today.
Yep.
That's really what it is. It's one of
That's
those
what's up,
things.
though.
It is. It is. It's one of those things though where I always knew about Juneteenth, but like in terms of celebrating, it wasn't really like a thing in my household. Where it was like every year we gonna celebrate. Like over these past couple of years is when I really started learning what it really is, and like I still haven't really celebrated it, but I'm open. I'm open to it for sure. Um, but yeah, so you want to go ahead and get into this game, right? Like go ahead and get into this. And,
Yeah. See, I wasn't really trying to ruin the movie first, since you said you're gonna go see it soon.
Mhm,
But The Blackening had came out,
it
and
did.
basically
Very
it's
black this
around,
weekend.
yeah. There's seven friends in the movie,
Hmm.
black people. They all go to this cabin, and without ruining it, they find this game, and they have to answer these black trivia questions or they die. And I'm gonna leave it at that because it gets a little bit deeper near the end, and it gets like a little bit more funnier.
Hmm.
But it was a good movie. But it got me thinking of this idea for our Juneteenth live. I'm
Okay.
gonna ask some black trivia questions and see if y'all get it right.
So it's
To
just
see
like with the
who's
buzzer.
blacker between us.
Yeah, just see who's blacker. They're not gonna be like, they're gonna be more easy Martin Luther King kind of African American
Ooh.
facts.
Okay. History.
So what we doing, like a buzzer thing, or like we just both shout out the answer? How should we do it?
Um,
You gonna give us
I didn't really think
options?
about it that. Yeah, there's like it's multiple choice.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
ABC. Um, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do 6 questions. I'm just gonna go one by one. If one person doesn't answer right, then we just do it that way.
Okay. Then you get kicked off the stream, basically, if you don't get this shit
Okay.
right. Because it sounds like it should be easy.
It should be very easy. Like
Okay.
Okay.
y'all probably gonna get everyone right. So let me do the first one. Soul Train was created and hosted by which TV presenter?
I mean, do we
Was it?
need?
I don't need it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we.
I
Oh,
don't
you
need
already
it.
know it.
Oh yeah, Don
Yeah.
Cornelius.
Yeah.
All right, y'all both got that one.
Okay.
Y'all said who?
Don Cornelius. He used to have a fro. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you already got that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one for both of y'all. The next
Okay.
question. I'm trying to see if there's a harder one. Who was the first black woman to serve as U.S. Supreme Court Justice? Was
Did,
it was
They
it
can know the answer.
one, Kentucky Brown, two, Shirley Chisholm, three, Karen
Chisholm.
Mosley Brown.
number one.
Number two.
Number two. All right. Jermaine got it right.
God
He's in the
damn.
lead.
Okay. Wait, what was her name? You said Intigi Brown?
Yeah, she's on
Kentucky Brown.
Kentucky Brown. Yeah, she's on the Supreme Court right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, he butchered
Yeah,
that
she
name
just
so
got
bad.
it.
I didn't even know who that was. I thought you said Intigi.
I
Okay.
think she got like some African name. I don't know. Is it Kentucky? I think that's how you pronounce it.
Tread lightly, but go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
What's the next one?
At what age did Serena Williams win her first U.S. Open? Was it 17, 20, or 22?
17.
I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go 20.
Jermaine again.
Damn, I'm
This
about
is
to get
looking
kicked
real
off the stream.
lopsided.
I know.
This one right here.
Hmm.
Let me see. I'm gonna do a different one. Ooh. Simone Biles
Okay.
is the most decorated sports person in which sport? Ice skating?
Gymnastics.
No.
Yeah.
Fencing? Yeah, gymnastics. Y'all know that one? I didn't
Yeah.
think anybody would watch that.
Yeah, you gotta know some more.
All right, I'm gonna do probably two more.
Okay.
Booker T is regarded as one of the greatest of all times in which sport? Was it boxing, wrestling, or MMA?
Wait, what did you just say? Booker T.
Yep, Booker T.
I might have Jermaine on this one.
You might
I know exactly who Booker T is.
go for it.
Don't Google it. Don't be over there Googling it either.
I'm not. I'm not.
Okay. I'm gonna go with B wrestling.
Matt got it right. It's wrestling.
Shout out to Booker T.
Okay.
All right. I think y'all both got what? One wrong?
No, Jermaine has 3. I
Um,
have 2 right now.
okay.
I have more than 3.
Oh, Jermaine has 4. I have 2. So yeah.
Simone Biles,
Mhm.
Serena Williams, Ketanji Brown,
And then
whatever
All right.
that first question was.
yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
I know my black stuff. Don't play.
Okay. So I think it's for Jermaine 4, and I might have 3.
Oh,
I'm still
okay. So
behind.
I'm just gonna make this just the last question,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make this count as 2. So you can either tie or Jermaine's gonna just end up winning it all.
All right.
So this question is: which singer is remembered as the Queen of Jazz? Was it Aretha Franklin, Nina Simone, or Ella Fitzgerald?
Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh yeah, Ella Fitzgerald. I was about to say Nina Simone, but yeah, you said Ella Fitzgerald. So yeah, Ella.
That y'all both got that one correct.
All right. Shout out to Jermaine. So
Yeah,
Jermaine wins 6-5. Okay. Well,
yeah. Jermaine wins. She's way more blacker than you.
it's okay. I've been trying to bleep. Never mind. I don't want to make jokes because this is live. So, but shout out to that. So yeah, that was that. I think with that being said, we can go ahead and get into this video that we want to react to for you folks. I don't know. It's Juneteenth, so I think we should do some black shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and get into this. Why don't y'all say a few words while I get this set up?
So did you guys do anything else black related? Well, right. I mean, the blackening is definitely a very black way to bring in Juneteenth. You do anything else to celebrate?
I went out to eat. Got some fried chicken actually.
Okay.
I'm
Was it a black
proud of
owned
it.
spot?
It was Wingstop. Rick Ross.
Okay.
Got some bunch of wings, chicken sandwiches. Yeah, so I'm full on chicken. That's what I did.
All right.
Anybody else do anything special?
I went to a kickball game on Saturday. And they had like food trucks there, and it was just like, it's always dope to be around like blackness, like just black people being black, which to me, I feel like that's what Juneteenth is about. Like, it's cool to do like, commemorative stuff for Juneteenth, but I also just feel like it should be a day for black people to just like enjoy themselves and have a good time.
Was there only black people there?
It was 99.9% black.
Who won?
What do you mean? Like, who won the game?
Like the kickball. Yeah.
So there were like multiple games. Yeah, it would be like one game after another, and every time like people just pick new teams. Yeah.
I imagine people be really competitive.
Very. And it's drunk kickball, so you had to like hold a cup in your hand the entire time you played, and always like be drinking the entire time you played.
Even when you run it?
Yeah. So if you like spilled everything, you had to go get more. You had to re-up.
That's dope. I actually like that concept.
I never heard of that.
Okay, super dope. Well, like I said, we about to get into some black shit. So this is a channel that I definitely watch sometimes. So 6 black women versus 1 secret Asian women. Before we get into this, have y'all seen the one where it was like 6 black dudes and 1 white guy?
You know what? I saved that and I was like, ooh, we might need to talk about this one. But none of us have seen this, so I feel like this makes it,
What is the premise of this though? Before we get started, like.
So they might say it in the beginning of it. Let me see.
Yeah, but it's basically like a competition. Everybody's blindfolded, and in this case, everybody's gonna be blindfolded. And they'll ask each other questions to try to figure out who is the person who isn't black, and then they'll go through different rounds where they like vote out and eliminate the person who they think isn't black until they get to a point where they think that everybody is black. And then if they're right, if they figured out who the non-black person was, they win a cash prize.
Bet.
Yep, hit the nail on the head. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me know if y'all want to pause at any point to make any comments, but let's just get into how we get into it. Let me know if y'all can hear it too.
I am black. I am black.
I am black.
I am black.
I'm black.
I am black.
I'm Asian. How many inches everybody have in their hair?
This about to be
One
easy.
week new is 24 inches.
Bam.
Thank you for asking.
I have 22, 18, and 16 inches of my hair still in right now.
I'm big wig style girl.
I have a natural haircut.
I have a fade. I'm natural, so I'm waiting for braid season.
Oh, she came ready with the fade.
Wait, I'm missing the
ready
voice
for
at
that.
the end.
I shaved my hair, so I have like a blonde little,
That's cute.
going with
Wait,
the
pause it.
Haddish look right
She
now.
said Tiffany Haddish. That's right.
I don't have a wig on, or I don't have any type of weave, so that's gonna make me feel a little suspicious from the start.
What y'all moisturize with this morning?
What you
Oh, are you talking
moisturize,
about
like-
skin or hair?
You went to skin?
Yeah.
Okay, shea butter. That's shea butter.
Definitely shea butter.
I use cocoa
I'm real
butter.
dry,
butter,
so I
baby.
had to use real thick lotion.
Lotion. I'm sorry.
I use that
Wait,
shea
wait,
like
hold
that
on,
thick
hold
stuff.
on.
Once you get out the shower, you
Can we stop here? Let's stop because
Oh, I wanted to stop earlier because there were some things already. What you keep?
I'm just trying to figure out what's wrong with lotion. What's wrong with moisturizer with lotion? Like that, I do that every day. Like, am I doing something wrong here? I don't know.
I'm curious their commentary on it because, yeah, I mean, I do think lotion is an acceptable way to moisturize. I use shea butter, but I don't hate in the lotion bugs. But the Asian girl did not come to play. Did you hear? She was like, "Oh, I got a fade." I'm like, "Oh, she's been around some black folks."
No, for sure.
She
Definitely.
came ready for this day.
I also wanted to comment on her shirt saying "too much soul." I don't know, something about that just rubbing me the wrong way. I don't know what it is. It's just like like. Never mind. Let's get into it. I don't want to prejudge.
the shea butter, a little oil.
Who just said shea butter at the end?
Well, I said shea butter with the oil. Okay, when you get off the shower. No, listen, I don't play that. We cannot be ashy.
Okay. How you make collard greens?
Ham hocks. You need smoked meat.
Smoked turkey tail. Smoked turkey
Turkey.
tail.
And it was very intimidating too, I will say, because they came with the heavy questions like right off the bat. They were ready.
I'm Caribbean, so we don't really eat collard greens. I'm from Haiti, so we don't eat that. So
I don't really cook. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
But turkey,
We're
we're
going
going
to
to
Trader
Trader
Joe's.
Joe's.
I'm sorry.
How long y'all cook y'all greens for?
Until the Lord says stop.
Looking for an easier way to get that
We
LLC
really
next
getting
to
the
your
ad.
business
This is
name? Say hello
ridiculous.
to Taylor Brand.
Somebody
Just
somebody
go to
send
their
us something in the
site, enter
cash
your
app so we
LLC
can pay for
states, add your
YouTube
business
Premium.
name, answer a few
We're gonna put it in the
questions, and
description.
What shows did people watch growing up?
Girl, how far you want to go back? Because I got
Age,
some.
I know.
It's like black shows.
He was here. I was like, she is here.
I'll be nervous to the person who's so quiet.
Okay.
You said what?
I said I'll be nervous to the person who's so quiet. Like she ain't really saying too much.
She not, because I mean they talking about greens and shit. Like, who know how to? Do y'all know how to make greens?
Yeah, but that may
Yeah.
be because I'm a woman. Oh, you know
Possibly.
T. Rob?
Yeah, I watched my grandmother.
Yeah, no, I would have got that one.
I
But you
about
know
to say-
what?
Mhm.
If I think I recognize this lady, I could be off, but if I remember right, she was adopted by a black family. I feel like I've seen her before on YouTube.
Really?
So I definitely feel like if she's who I think she is, she's gonna make it a long way because she knows, a lot about black stuff, even though she's not black.
Spoiler alert for the other one where it was 6 black dudes and 1 white dude. That was the same situation with him. He like was very entrenched in the black community. Like he came from a black neighborhood, so it was like you're gonna know the lingo, the food, all that type of stuff. But all right, before we start it back up, captions or no captions?
I don't think I need captions.
Okay, all right, let's get into it.
I went
Sure,
way
living
back.
single, my mom loves living single.
I want to go
Oh,
back.
Friends.
A New World.
Pause.
Girlfriends is in
A new
my
world.
time, kind of.
Yeah, living
It's
single.
what's her name?
Different
It's
world?
there we go. Thank you.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
I saw them do this in the guys
Like a
one,
new
but like
world.
finish this.
Yeah.
We're brothers.
We're happy and we're single and we're colored. Who said
Okay.
single?
Give me a
All right, good. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
Wait,
Where's everybody
pause.
from?
I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah.
I think if I was blindfolded, I think she'd be the one to have to go because she's messed up a couple times now. There've been a few things that I'm like,
She talking
She
about
the-
a new world.
And who said Friends? Whoever said Friends, I would also have been like, you gotta go.
I don't know.
I've never met a black person who actually watched Friends ever.
Nope. I might have seen one episode of it ever, and I turned that shit off. Let me see. I don't know who said Friends.
So when did they get to the voting? Is that only at the end or like?
Nah, they do it in rounds, so it's coming up.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, let's get back into it.
Okay.
Single.
Give me a
Yeah, me.
high five.
All right, good. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
Where's everybody from?
I'm from North Carolina.
I'm from the far east side of Indy.
Indy.
Indiana, right?
Oh, okay.
And specifically, because it's Indiana, then you got Indianapolis. I'm in the heart of the city.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh yeah. Oh my. Born in Riverside, California. My mom and dad are separated, so he lived in Chicago, Gary, Indiana. So I was kind of like both from the G. Yes, Gary, Indiana. So we know how to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Eugene, Oregon, and then I moved out here like 2 years ago.
I lived between Detroit and Battle Creek, Michigan.
Okay. I'm from Jersey, 20 minutes out of the city.
Yeah.
Who's from Oregon?
Kidest, me.
Can I hear your customer service voice?
Oh my god. Hi, how are you doing today? Oh my gosh, like I don't know, I don't have a customer service voice like
You don't
that.
have a customer service voice. How many black people from Oregon? 2%? Yeah, that's what made me suspicious.
And also, what was it about Kadesh? Her code switch. So I was like, okay, let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, once again, I think she's a friend's girl. She would be the one who would have to go. If I was voting, nah. Everybody
And
has
then
a
when they
customer
said
service
Oregon?
voice. But even if you were a black person in Oregon, every black person has their customer service voice.
I don't know anybody from Oregon that's black, so I'm immediately be like, yeah, maybe she got to go.
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like you got to have a customer service voice because that means that you have another voice that's not, you know, I don't
What's
want to
yours,
say the wrong
Matt?
thing. Okay, let's get into it. So my customer service voice.
Yeah, let me see Matt at an interview.
I feel it sound like this.
Like I'm sounding right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do kind of talk how I talk, like for the most part. Like I remember I was talking to my coworker today, and then she was like, "Oh, you about to go to lunch?" And I was like, "Oh, I ain't clock out yet." Like I was like, "Why did I say that?" But she was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't clock out yet." I was like, "Let me run it back. I didn't clock out yet." But my customer service voice. Hey, how's it going?
Do you go by Matthew?
What can I get for you? Hey, hello, this is Matthew from McDonald's. What can I get for you today? Cheese? Okay, sweet tea, large. You know we got a special on a large right now. Okay, pull around, $7.55. Yeah, no, I don't have it. I don't have it in me. Anybody else want to make an attempt?
Let me.
I know Jermaine got one.
Oh, I do. I'm just trying to think of put myself back in that mindset. Hi, you've reached Jermaine. How may I help you today? Hi. Hi, I'm calling because I was looking at my consumer's energy bill and it was a little bit higher than I expected. I was wondering if we could talk about that a little bit.
You know what happened? They put that bill right down too.
Yup.
You know what? Actually, man, we did make a mistake here. Let me make this adjustment.
I figured it was an innocent mistake.
Thank you so much. You were so helpful today. Thank you.
you were such a pleasure. Thank you so much for all your help. Really appreciate it.
Oh man, shout out to that. You got to keep a voice. You got to keep a voice for all situations. Let's get back into it.
If Kadesh just has one of those voices, or if this is a white woman.
Is anyone else here have like African family members or immigrant family members?
My family, they're immigrants.
Slavery happened.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a slave black person.
My dad, he is an Ethiopian refugee and moved here when he was a teenager. So yeah, raised in that culture. And then my mom is white, so I'm biracial.
Okay.
What school did everybody go to?
So you can just name off your race?
College.
Oh.
What you mean?
You can just name out your race and like.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like that
Not part
goes
of it?
against the point of the experiment.
Yeah, it's a couple more already who just named out where they from and like their race kind of. Well, keep going.
I mean, but you're trying to prove that you black, so of course you're not gonna be like, oh, I'm the Asian one. Like, of course you're gonna say you black, right?
Yeah.
I would think.
Oh, so the person like might lie and be like, just to try to
They
win pretty
could.
much.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the whole point of the game. Like she's trying to like be the only one left. You'll see like when they start voting and stuff like that.
I went to a PWI.
I went to Michigan State.
Okay, hold
I
on.
also went to
Hey,
PWI.
PWI.
I went to Jackson State.
I don't want to give them credit. I went to Indiana University.
Oh, you went IUPUI?
No, not IUPUI, girl. That's IU. That's not Purdue. Don't do Purdue, girl.
Okay, let me just
Don't do Purdue. Yeah, you tried.
I tried. Okay.
What's everybody's favorite like icon growing up?
Girl, I'm gonna say mine was like Shaka Khan.
Ooh,
I
okay.
love me some Shaka Khan. I've seen her a couple of times live. Okay, her too. That was
I didn't really look up to celebrities growing up. I'm honestly, it sounds cliche, but my mom, because she was a widow and she raised me and my sister by herself. So I look up to her still.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Mine's probably Shirley Chisholm.
How you gonna say that to that though?
Hey, I'm cool.
Wait, how you gonna say that to that?
Because it's like we didn't need all that. Like, this is not supposed to be some serious moment. Just say, "Nah, I don't have one." My mom, because she was a widow. Like, girl, come on, not right now.
So let's get some votes from us. So like, if it was y'all would I would have voted her out by now. Like her,
Yeah, I would be ready for her to go.
Her Kadesh would have been gone, to be
Same.
honest. But we're gonna see how they vote in a second. All right, now
If I had to just say one,
Mm-hmm.
I would say curly-haired girl.
Yeah, definitely. I think so.
I think I would have got the first person, like first try. I think I would have got her out.
You would have said the Asian girl?
Yeah.
Well, she said she from Jackson, Mississippi. Like that's a
And
black
she went
city.
to Jackson State.
Like, come on, like
It's just her voice and like how quiet she is through a lot of the stuff. I'd be like, it's just too sketchy for me. I'd be like, talk again.
say something.
like start say something again.
Nah, low key, but
Either her or Oregon girl. Like,
I'm not trying to voice shame,
I
but
direct-
even this girl voice is not like. I don't even want to sound like this on Juneteenth, but like
short-haired girl.
The one on the I'm about to play it. Like it's just not the blackest quote unquote voice. Let me play it one more time.
some Shaka Khan. I've seen her a couple of times
This
live.
one right.
Okay, her too. That was
Right
I didn't really look
here.
up to celebrities growing up. I'm honestly, it sounds cliche, but my mom, because she was a widow and she raised me and my sister by herself. So I look up to her.
Yeah, she would have been out of here.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Mine's probably Shirley Chisholm, the politician. Oh shit.
Hey, I'm Cole. I directed this episode of Odd One Out. If you like this episode and you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.
Oh, really
It's
though.
time. It's time to start. You're ready to start your business.
All right. There's been a three-way tie. So the tie is between EJ, say hello.
Hello.
Michelle, say hello.
Hello.
And Tia, say hello.
Hello.
The four of you who are not called out, each of you can ask them one question, okay?
Maybe how has your relationship with blackness changed, like over the course of your life?
I mean, I'm me. I love me. Like, it's getting better and better every day. I love being black. I would not choose it any other way.
I grew up with a family that was really proud to be Black, but I grew up in a really white neighborhood, a really white area, so I didn't see people who looked like me, and that was really difficult
looking nervous.
to deal with because
That voice shaking
people
a
just
little
made
bit.
me feel bad for being like a dark-skinned Black woman, especially. It wasn't until I went to college and met other Black people that I really got a chance to be proud of my Blackness and get involved with the community.
She
And I
talking a
just love
lot.
myself more and more every day,
Yeah,
honestly.
That's right.
She started talking about her experience as a dark-skinned woman. And I was like, for somebody non-Black to be coming in here specifically being like, oh, I'm a dark-skinned woman. I'm like, that would be sick.
For real.
So I was like, EJ was telling the truth.
I was gonna say, yeah, just growing up and just being kind of uncomfortable in my skin, but then like being able to go, like I went to predominantly white school sometimes and mixed, but then when I went to Jackson State, just being able to be proud of like who I am and accept who I am more. But now kind of the way things are with the time, it's just, I think more people are open to learning more and understanding.
She not feeling
and
it over
being
here.
more accepting. So it's just good to have those kind of conversations to bring more awareness.
All right.
She didn't say anything about her blackness and like finding her blackness. She was just like,
Exactly.
I found myself. So I found that to be a little suspicious.
Oh, she out of here.
Wow, that was quick.
I just
Yes,
kind of kept it
sir.
general to my experiences with Black culture and how I grew up. But they were coming straight with I think the first round was supposed to be very light. It was not.
I kind of think it's dope that she ain't try to like act like she was black for real. Like, nah, like I used to be getting racist things yelled at me at school, and like I'm dark skinned. Like I'm kind of glad she didn't do that. Like she kind of a real one for that.
I think it's dope that the black women knew who wasn't black first time around. Like that's pretty incredible. It shows, I don't know, how we just like have such a language amongst ourselves.
And coupled with the fact that she ain't say nothing about being black, like that was just like I'm not gonna say nothing, you know. But all right, let's get into round 2. So it seemed like, I mean, the
It
mole
still
is
goes on now. Like
because they don't know if they don't know if the black girl or the non-black girl is still in the box, so it's like they still trying to figure it out. But we'll see in a second.
No,
I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
I really believe y'all.
Girl, what's your name from Oregon?
Kades.
Kades.
Yeah.
You adopted?
No, I'm not.
She said she had black
Yeah.
and white. She's half Ethiopian.
Like, yeah,
And I
my
believe it.
She said.
my name is literally Ethiopian.
Yeah.
She said. I feel like the fact that my name is Kades was kind of carrying it a little bit.
For sure.
I don't know any white people who would have an Ethiopian name.
I just want to hear everybody's customer service voice. I'm just trying to hear the switch.
Oh,
Okay.
hi, how are you?
Hi.
My name's Tia. How can I help you today?
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Quicken Loans.
Hi, my name is EJ. How can I help you today?
That was very sorry to
Can y'all tell
bother
me
you.
if mine is good?
Do it.
Okay,
Let's
y'all
hear.
ready? Y'all
Yes.
ready? Okay. Okay, wait, it's too much pressure. Okay, wait.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Adrian. How y'all doing today? Is it good?
No.
Hey, girl, what's good? One more time. Hi, thanks for calling. Better?
That was better.
Thank you.
Whatever you're selling,
Yeah, they
I'm
know
buying.
she
Thank
black.
What is your favorite thing about being a black woman?
All of it. I love the fact that I know I won't crack. Shit, I was just looking in the mirror at myself. You know, I'm fine as hell. I love the way I sound. I love the music. I love the culture. I love,
I love it. Like I could change up my hair if I want a fro. If I want some straight hair, I want braids. I don't crack for show. Like we're lit.
What's popular in fashion right now and beauty trends are very much because of us, because of black women.
Yeah,
And
we understand it.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah, I can answer my own question though. I feel like I might as well, right? Just like Malcolm X said, we are the most disrespected people in this country, and we are black and we are women. We have two things against us, and we just have to wake up every day resilient as.
So you think you know Wix? Do you really?
I swear next time we get YouTube Premium.
First up, we've got Shake Video
I
Max.
swear.
And then, are we gonna say? Sorry, I don't want.
Oh, no, it's okay. I just wanted to, like, on the side of that question, what's something that you guys find is like a struggle you face every day as being a black woman?
I mean, I hate it because social media is the way that it is.
Yeah.
But it's like you get on Twitter and you can't go on there without a man degrading like black women. Like just for like what? Like it's just like, why are you on here preaching so much hate? Like your mother
they
is a black woman.
for
Why are
sure.
you talking
Isn't that
so
the craziest thing?
poorly on us?
Shanti, what I had to deal with.
What do you mean by that?
Like how they all just in unison about how man is the reason for their problems. Well, it just sounds like it.
You
I
gonna
would
do that?
continue playing.
I'm about to say you gonna do that on the live stream? Okay.
Being a black woman.
I didn't do
especially in
that. They
corporate
did it. They in
America.
unison. All right. Go ahead.
That's what I was getting to, right?
Yeah, it's very hard because we are supposed to be seen as strong. We
All
are
the
supposed to be
time.
seen as like I remember my last job. They were like, "Well, Candace, you know, she's gonna tell it how it is. She's gonna do this. She's gonna do that." I'm like, Candace is like, I'm a black woman, but you know, I could be soft too. Like, I don't have to be so direct.
Yeah.
I'll like want to speak up about something, but then I also don't want people to like think of me in a certain way.
Yeah.
Like it's like a stereotype. So then I'll like silence myself and it's just like a perpetuating like cycle.
Yeah.
What's your mama's names?
Connie. Well, yeah, Connie.
Connie.
Yeah, Lily.
Connie.
Mm-hmm. It was Constance, but they changed it to Connie.
Right.
If it helps,
That's
my
black.
big mama's name is Mosey.
Oh,
Did
big
you
mama.
say Big Mama?
Yeah, my big mama, Mosey
That's
Lee.
grandma.
Oh, my grandma named Margaret.
Speaking of Big Mama,
Yes.
who played Big Mama in Big
Oh,
Mama's house?
Mark
Come
Lawrence.
on. Yeah.
All right, I just want to make sure. There's questions.
I wanted to hear everybody else's big mama's name.
Yeah, honestly.
That was a good question.
Not for real. That made her stand out for sure.
Mosey Lee.
So
is
once
definitely-
again, there was not a majority,
Never
but there
heard
was
that
only a two-way tie this time. EJ and Kadest.
You know what, y'all? I knew it. Why did I know? I felt that. Okay, either one of y'all. When you were getting your hair pressed, what precautions did you have to take? Like, what were you told to do?
Hold my ear.
Wait, is it my turn to answer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Okay, my mom, she's white, so honestly, my hair journey kind of questionable.
Water conditioner.
But when I would straighten my hair, it would literally just be like a heat protectant spray. But I honestly like never straighten my hair. Like I always wear it curly or like in braids.
See, I grew up with like a perm from a young age, washing it in the sink, and my job was to hold my ear, and when my mom would pull my head back, I need to stop moving because it was my fault.
So EJ's voice isn't like stereotypically like probably what you would think of when you think of a Black woman. Something that could be kind of a red flag, but in this game, you never know.
What type hair do y'all have?
4C and 4A.
3B.
How many times a day you wash your hair? How many times you wash your hair, period?
A week.
Every 2 weeks.
3 times.
3 times.
Well,
Yeah.
she probably has different hair, though.
Yeah, I have 3B.
Girl, you gonna dry that scalp out?
But I don't use shampoo every time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mostly I just keep it in braids.
What kind of braids?
Either flat twist or I'm gonna do, I can't cornrow, so I do French braids. My mom never taught me. She can't do hair, sadly. Bless her.
I don't want to vote for either of you.
Okay.
Y'all, I swear I'm Black.
That's had a point where she was like, "No, I promise you, I am Black," and I was like, "That's exactly what a white woman would say."
What?
We actually just went to Popeyes and I ordered food, and the girl pulled down the thing. She was like, "I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were a white person." I was like, "That's okay." When people hear me, they kind of cast me kind of to the side of thinking like maybe she's like an Oreo or something like that, which is not the case.
If you think that the mole is still in the box and you want to continue playing, raise your hand on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. If the box turns green, you guys have successfully voted the mole out. If the box turns red, that means you guys have lost and the mole has won.
I'm scared.
Please be green.
Yeah, please be green.
Look, it was me.
And the box turned green.
Okay.
I knew you were Black.
Everyone can take their blindfolds off. I'm going to count to 3, not yet, okay?
Okay. I'm excited.
Everyone ready? Here we go. 2, 3.
Ooh, baby.
You know what? I was right.
You wrong as
When she
hell.
said turkey, I was like, yeah. The way you said turkey.
So I was adopted. I was born in Korea. I was adopted.
Turkey? I thought turkey went in greens. No?
Yeah, that's what I put in my greens. I don't do ham.
Yeah, everybody don't eat pork.
Adopted by a Black family in the Army.
Wow.
So I grew up in Jackson, Mississippi. I went to Jackson State. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm heavily influenced by Black culture. But I know it was a little hard because I don't like to misrepresent myself either. Like
I picked up on it.
Yeah, there were some things where I was like, yeah, I'm not going to speak in first person like me as a Black woman because
You ain't Black, but you got nice ass teeth.
yeah, if I would have been in here when you said, "What's your mom's name?" My mom's name is Ernestine. I would have probably won.
yeah.
Ernestine.
For sure.
Yeah, you should have said that.
Ernestine.
I was like, golly.
Damn, y'all fine.
You know,
Period.
y'all, we got it real quick first round. Okay.
Somebody said that they were going to bump me out earlier because they're like, I don't know, you just seem too Black. I was like, thank you. Too Black?
I had a lot of fun. I came here to win, and that's exactly what I did.
I was like, wow, I could hang out with Michelle. Like, I'm sure we have so many common growing up experiences.
Even though my family's Black and a lot of my friends are Black, I don't know what it's like to walk in a Black woman's shoes. Everybody's not monolithic, so it was interesting hearing everybody's responses and how they were different.
I was one of the few women of color in my high school and in my city. Like in the past, I felt like a bit of an outsider because of that.
All right, that's about it for that one. But what do y'all take away from that? I know I got some takeaways, but what y'all got to say about that video? Did y'all learn anything?
I don't know if I'd say I learned anything. Like I mentioned earlier, like it's interesting that Black women, we can find each other, man, even in blindfolds. I thought it was interesting, kind of weird at the end that EJ was like, oh, I just feel like I have so much in common with Michelle. It's like you're in a group of like 5 other Black women, but the person that you feel like you have the most in common with is the only non-Black person.
I mean, that wasn't the only weird thing she said either. She was like, also going through the drive 30. I thought you would be white. Thank you. Like, that was a weird response to.
She didn't say thank you.
She did say thank you.
Rewind it back. I don't remember her saying thank you, but her reaction to that was weird. Like I would not tell somebody that.
Okay, let me see if I can find it right quick. Oh, is this it right here?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I just went to Popeyes and I ordered food, and the girl pulled down the thing. She was like, "I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were a white person." I was like, "That's okay." When people hear me, they kind of.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say saying thank you is ridiculous. Like that's wow. But you know the way I took it when she was like, oh, you know, I could see myself hanging out with Michelle. I took it as like her saying like even though she's not Black, we could still find things to relate to. It didn't seem like that's the only person that she could get along with. I guess I don't know.
Maybe. I guess I would have expected her to say that more about Cadets, because both of them talked about, you know, being in predominantly white schools or whatever. So I just would have assumed that she would have felt more like kinship to her.
Yeah, you would think. You would think. I think what I learned is just not to judge people by their voices because people talk how they talk and people are from where they're from. Like it's Black people from the suburbs, you know, to the point where it's like they only around non-Black people. So like I guess I'm gonna try not to judge people on like how they sound because
I hate when people do that. I've definitely heard that before. Like, oh my goodness, especially as a kid, for sure. Like, why do you talk like that? It's like, this is just how I talk. I don't know.
like talking white versus talking Black, you know, those types of things. Like, what is that? Like, but if we keep it real, like that is it's a thing.
See, here's the thing. It's the tonality that you can't change your tonality. To me, even I hate that like speaking white is associated with speaking proper.
Right.
Because to me, somebody can be speaking proper and I can still tell that it's a Black person. Like Barack Obama's voice to me is a Black man's voice. You can hear like the bass in his voice. Black women, we have a certain tonality. Where no matter what words you use and like your pronunciation, like I can still tell who's Black. You can tell that Michelle wasn't Black, even though she's been around Black people her whole life. She doesn't have a Black voice.
Yeah, something about it was just like it was a little twang there that just wasn't like. And she also had like a country accent a little bit too, but it was like a country Asian like accent that I picked up on. But yeah, that's the moral of the story for me. Like I'm gonna try not to judge people, but other than that, I don't know. Do we got anything else to get into, or are we gonna let the people have their day back? I don't know. What y'all thinking? Y'all got anything else you want to talk about?
I think that was a lot right there.
Yeah, I think we pretty much covered everything. That was good enough.
Okay, sounds good. But if you made it this far, you can go back and watch this too. It's gonna be up on the YouTube. So go back and watch us. Do this. I promise we're gonna have the YouTube Premium next time because that shit blew me for sure. So yeah, if you made it this far, we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in to this Juneteenth live. Happy Juneteenth to y'all folks, and we up out of here. Peace out.
Bye.
Peace.